Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the road trip ready trivia quiz made to be played while riding in your car. Today's episode, Brainy Tuesday, number 24. This is episode number 560, and today we have a 21-question tough trivia quiz, and to make it even tougher, this is in the pit stop format, which means the questions are shorter, the answers come faster. You're going to have to be smart and fast today, so good luck. Question number 1. What two planets of the solar system are referred to in astronomy as the inferior planets, although this is due to their position, not their insignificance? The inferior planets are Mercury and Venus. Question number 2. In what African nation was Haile Selassie overthrown in September of 1974 after almost 58 years as emperor, leading to the country becoming a Marxist state in the 1980s? Haile Selassie was the emperor of Ethiopia. Question number 3. On a U.S. interstate highway, what is the standard background color of a sign that indicates upcoming recreational areas, tourist attractions, or points of interest? What color are those signs? The answer is brown. Question number 4. What is the name of the beautiful gypsy dancer who befriends and was loved by Quasimodo in Victor Hugo's 1831 novel, The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Her name was Esmeralda. Question number 5. In his 1914 poem, Death of the Hired Man, what American poet wrote the all-too-true line, "Home is the place where there they have to take you in"? Death of a Hired Man by Robert Frost. Question number 6. What Austrian composer, the first of the great composers of the Viennese classical style, is considered to have virtually invented the string quartet? In fact, they called him the father of the string quartet. The answer is Haydn, Franz Joseph Haydn. Question number 7. Lynette Fromm, a member of the Manson family, was not involved in the Tate LaBianca murders. However, she did serve a 34-year prison term for attempting to assassinate which U.S. president? Lynette Fromm tried to kill Gerald Ford. Question number 8. Although it was only used for testing and never actually entered space, what was the name of the original space shuttle built in the late 1970s? It was only flown in our atmosphere, never in space. The answer is the Enterprise. Question number 9. Electronegativity is the term given in chemistry to an element's attraction for electrons. What chemical element has the highest electronegativity out of all of them? Positioned in the top right of the periodic table, the answer is fluorine. And located in the Pacific Northwest part of the United States, what are the names of the 4 surrounding states which share a border with the state of Oregon? What are the 4 states that touch Oregon? The answer is Washington, Idaho, California, and Nevada. Question number 11. Often referred to as the Hound of Hades, What is the name of the vicious, three-headed dog of Greek mythology who was the guardian of the gates of the underworld? That dog's name was Cerberus. Question number 12. What is the term for the style of painting of which Claude Monet was an important figure, which emphasized the qualities of light by using short brush strokes of bright colors? Claude Monet was an impressionist. That would be Impressionism. Question number 13. Both are also four-letter words. Atomic numbers 79 and 82. What are these only two chemical elements on the periodic table which have names ending with the letter D? The only two that end with the letter D are gold and lead. Question number 14. He assumed power after the death of his brother, Edward IV, and is thought to have ordered the murder of his nephews. Who served as King of England from 1483 to 1485? The answer is Richard III. Question number 15. What is the name of the famous Greek statue of the Hellenistic period created by artist Alexandros of Antioch, which was found on the island of Milos and is missing its arms? That statue is called the Venus de Milo. Question number 16. Spring tides are the highest and lowest tides which occur during each lunar cycle. At what two phases of the moon do spring tides occur? Need both phases. The answer is new moon and full moon. Question number 17. What is the name of the 19th century American poet who wrote the poems The Building of the Ship, The Wreck of the Hesperus, and The Village Blacksmith? His name is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Question number 18. The leader of a group of hippies in the 1960s known as the Merry Pranksters. What is the name of the author of the novels Sailor Song and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? His name was Ken Kesey. Question 19. Cogito ergo sum, which is Latin for I think, therefore I am, was coined by what French philosopher in his Discourse on Method as a first step in demonstrating the attainability of certain knowledge? I think, therefore I am. The answer is René Descartes. And question 20. What two men were the youngest and oldest candidates to be elected to the office of President of the United States? I need both the youngest and the oldest. The youngest was John F. Kennedy, and the oldest was Donald Trump. And that concludes the first 20 questions of today's quiz. There is a question 21 tiebreaker coming up at the end of this episode. If you like this type of trivia, subscribe to the channel. We do Brainy Tuesdays, and then we have an easier quiz on Fridays called the Friday Night Pub Quiz. And at the end of every episode is question 21, the tiebreaker. Whoever gets closest to the right number or date is going to win the point. We're going to do that one right now. Question 21. The immediate cause for the beginning of the First World War, Franz Ferdinand was assassinated by Gavril Princip near the Miljatska River in what year? Franz Ferdinand was assassinated in 1914. Whichever player got closest to 1914 is going to win the point. If there was a tie after question 20, whoever just won that point just won the whole game. Congratulations. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next trip.